Come with me to the Stratford Festival to see The Winter's Tale, but not really because I already went and you weren't there. This was my first time in the brand new Tom Patterson Theater, and it is gorgeous. The only thing is that they replaced the free parking lot with these gardens, but I know a secret free parking lot, so I'll take the gardens. I booked a Bravo Zone ticket for this production, which pretty well meant I was as far off to the side as one could be, but honestly, that's what I like when I'm seeing something on a thrust stage, even if the gamble doesn't always pay off, but we'll get there. Let's talk about the play. Winter's Tale is one of Shakespeare's last plays, and some people call it a romance, some call it a pastoral comedy, some call it a problem play, some call it bad. Quick plot summary. King Leontes randomly decides that his wife, Queen Hermione, is cheating on him with his best friend. It escalates fast. He puts Hermione on trial moments after she's given birth. He ignores the literal oracle who says that she's innocent. Then Hermione dies of shame. The baby gets abandoned, raised by shepherds, and 16 years later, the baby returns. Also, this is the play that has Exit Pursued by Bear. However, this production did not show us the bear. There is also a statue that comes to life. Suffice it to say, Winter's Tale is a weird play. This was my third time seeing a production of Winter's Tale, but it was probably the most complete version of the text I've ever seen staged, but I'm not totally convinced that's a good thing. But let's talk about the good things. First and foremost, the acting. The acting in this production is superb. Standout performances for me came from Graham Abbey as Leontes and Deanna McIntosh as Paulina. The scenes between the two of them are absolutely electric. Now, regarding the staging, I was off to the side, but remember, this wasn't an obstructed view seat. This was a production staged for a thrust. That said, the staging does get a passing grade for me because there was always someone to look at, but a lot of the key monologues and moments, specifically from Hermione, both alive and statue, were delivered to the center of the house, so it felt like I was watching the back of someone's head for some of the most pivotal scenes in the play. This is a tricky text. I personally don't care for the amount of time that Shakespeare spent with the pastoral characters. However, those sequences had some beautifully choreographed dance sequences and gorgeous costumes. All in all, I think Winter's Tale is a notoriously difficult play to stage because of the tonal shifts and subversive comedy. Overall, this production wasn't as innovative or ambitious as I personally think you need to be for this text to work as a whole, but the moments that did work, worked beautifully. That said, this is a play that doesn't get staged all that often, and it is a beautifully acted production. So, if you're a Shakespeare nerd like me, this is a great opportunity to see a production of Winter's Tale. 3.25 teacups out of 5.